I'm at the college. It's like 8:15. Class don't start till 9, but I have homework to do. So I'm literally super bummed because Cindy just got some really bad news. And I don't even know if I'm going to post that part on my story or not, but I have to go meet with my advisor now about enrollment. And then we'll be going to lunch. And since I got taken off my food stamps, and I'll tell you about it in a little bit, but since I got taken off of them, I go and eat at the soup kitchen. It's called Our Daily Bread. It's for where all the homeless go to eat. So I just got super good news from my advisor. I brought my grades up 1 letter grade, and so next semester I have to take 4 or 5 classes, whatever I choose, and then I can go to to get my bachelor's at Northwestern with the bridge program, so I can finish my classes here, my 1 class that I have left, 1 or 2 classes, and take the rest at Northwestern. So that's awesome, because that means that literally I have 1 semester and then that's it, and then I walk for my associates. And with the 1 letter grade, because I went up 1 letter grade last semester, and then this semester I have all A's too, so I'll be in the 3.5 range, which means it's a $1,900 scholarship to go to Northwestern. So it's automatically get it since I go to Northwestern. So that's awesome, because that will help with being at Northwestern. I'm just super happy, because it's like when you really put your mind to something and you really try hard, good things come from it, you know. And I've always been let down my whole life, and until I started investing in myself. And then once I started investing in myself, things just start to come, and it's just really good to see my hard work paying off. And the reason why my grades are such a big deal was because I used, and back in the day, and I was trying to go to college while I was using, and I was getting C's, and then whenever I left OCCC, like, they flunked me. So when I came back to school, I had to start completely over. I had to start completely over with my credit. I had to start completely over with my grades. My GPA was a 1.9 when I started college, and instead of freaking out because it was so low, I worked really fucking hard, and now it's going to be over a 3.5. So that's why it's such a big deal to me, because I've really worked my ass off. So even if you're getting clean and you're like, God, I've just made a whole mess out of my life, my credit's shot, you know, my school grades are shot, like, I can't start over. You really can start over. You really can do better. You really can make something of yourself, even after all the chaotic trauma and all of the bullshit issues that you have with your credit or with whatever it is, your GPA. You can get it all back. You can come back and raise yourself out of the fucking depths of hell. You know what I mean? I'm living proof. So anyways, since I'm a full-time student and I got a grant to help with my tuition, they cut me off food stamps. So I'm not allowed to have food stamps, and not unless I'm working full-time and going to school full-time, then I can have food stamps. But I couldn't work full-time and go to school full-time while living in a shelter, getting no sleep, or living in my car, because it was just, you know, you think about full-time college and full-time hours at work, that's over almost probably 12 to 14 hours a day that I'd be going to school and working, and I just couldn't handle it being homeless. So I stuck with going to school, because you know what? I have worked my whole life. I have worked for minimum wage, and I've gotten nowhere. It hasn't helped me at all. So I was like, you know what? We'll take a different route this time, and we'll just stick to school and see how that works out. Yeah, I'm homeless. Yeah, you know, but it's the road less traveled, baby. Like, you have to let go of things that are no longer serving you, and I haven't found a job that suits anything that's going to help me in my future. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm sticking to school, and we're going to see how that works out. And, you know, it's been rough, but I've been able to manage. And so anyways, that's why I have to eat at a soup kitchen every day. They serve from 10:30 to noon. So every day from 10:30 to noon, I leave wherever I'm at to come eat lunch. And sometimes they'll have stuff and I'll be able to grab for supper. Sometimes they won't. So it just depends. And so that's where I'm at right now. I'm about to go eat lunch. I don't want to videotape in there, and that's just people's privacy. That's awful. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, this is just part of my daily routine. It's 1:05. Well, it's 1:07 now, and I'm on my way back to the hotel so I can do my readings and my homework and wait for my grandma to call, and then I don't know what's gonna happen after that. So anyways, yeah, it's been a long fucking day already. So I found rent money for Wednesday night, so I'm gonna go pay that. And then it's been a long day. I got the other reading out, the water signs, and I'm gonna call it a night. I think I'm gonna go find something to eat because all my food that was in my hotel, the fridge froze it. So now I have to figure out what I'm gonna have for supper. So anyways, I'll get on here later. Oh, and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon now, so I think you missed a big chunk. After I got out of the group, come here, left, did my readings, and now I'm gonna go pay rent. So